All right. What's up, everybody? We back live and direct, episode 4. And we got a very, very, very special guest here today on the show with us. Actually, you know, one of my great friends that I can really vouch for and say he's a great person. But let's give a proper
Becoming my friend as well, too, by the way.
100%.
No cap. We also have we're not going to get into that right now, but yeah.
We got a proper introduction here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold it down and make some noise for a Tampa Bay Titan. Who's been lighting up the 813 since he's first grabbed the mic. If there's a Mount Rushmore of Tampa Bay artists, you already know his face is gonna be carved in the stone.
Speak on it.
Shining bright for the culture, a name that screams hustle, heart, and undeniable hits. This young legend has been inspiring the youth, tearing up the stages all across the state and elementary schools, giving back to the youth in the Bay Area.
Tell them what we doing for the kids.
Dropping bars and wisdom for the next generation.
Jesus.
From streets to the airwaves, famous Kid Break has been a force to reckon with.
Wow.
From his hit single, I'm On It, climbing all the way to #1 on the Wild 94.1 radio station, cementing his spot on Tampa Bay royalty.
Okay.
Break has been more than just a rapper. He's a movement. He's out here stimulating the local economy. Putting Tampa's food scene on the map with his mouth-watering reviews on Instagram. Make sure you go follow.
Check him out now.
Made You Hungry.
Thank you.
Making restaurants pop and taste buds dance. He also had the shooters going crazy with his hit single, Mood, and the internet lost it. Going viral and showing the world that he has the juice to dominate the game. He shared the stages with icons, rocked events like Wild Splash and Last Damn Show, and racked up accolades like Song of the Year and Best Male Hip Hop Artist of the Tampa Bay Hip Hop Awards.
Crazy.
From his early days spinning freestyles to headlining shows, famous Kid Break is the past, present, and future of the Tampa Bay Sounds. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on the Mack and Mula show, we're chopping it up with the only famous Kid Break.
One and only.
Let's get to it, my brother.
Let's get to it, baby.
Let's go. What up, brother? Hey, man, appreciate that.
That was
If I gotta steal any of that, I'm gonna break you off.
You can break
yes, sir. Us. It's us, baby.
Come you.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, man.
Nah, bro.
You know, before we even get into it, I want to say, so when I first became an artist, I was working at T-Mobile.
Yeah.
And I had one of my boys, Randall Swig. Shout out to Randall.
Shout out to you, Randall.
He was showing me a couple things on his Instagram, and like, you know, I've known that I'm on this song. I mean, because I came to Tampa 2001.
Yeah.
So I heard my shoes match my shirt. I never forget that line, bro. It was such an iconic line, right?
Yeah.
And I remember
your shoes match your shirt right now.
Yeah,
They do.
Oh, yeah. By the way, we on the 1, 2, 3. I like that network.
Let's go.
So I remember looking at his phone, and he was, you know, I was peeking. I don't even know why I was peeking, right?
He was peeping.
I was peeping. I like that. By the way, that's
the name of the song, by the way.
So he was messaging, and I seen it was Famous Kid Break. I was like, oh, you know Famous Kid Break?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man. Of course, he's a good friend of mine, and you know, he's actually rocking my clothes. I'm like, man, that's amazing, bro. Like, I'm a big fan of him. And to be honest with you, I would love to make a song with him.
He's like, I'm gonna seize this opportunity right now.
Of course. Because, you know, I was so focused.
I'm keeping that message, boy. I see you're writing them now.
I was so focused on taking my craft to the next level, and I just knew getting with somebody like Break would take me to the next level. I knew that, and it did take me to the next level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get onto that later, but he was like, yeah, man, I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. He's like, yeah, man, I got you. Yeah. You know, we conducted business, how we conduct business.
Facts.
Yeah. And he was like, come to Grand Bay.
Right.
And that was the first time that I've been to a very, very, very legit studio.
Shout out to great
You know,
studio.
and even though,
Alex.
you know, I've been to other great engineers, you know what I'm saying? Great engineers, I'm not knocking nobody, but I've been a studio that has like a whole, you know,
The
spot
whole
to it.
thing.
The whole thing to it, you know? And
everything.
he's like, yo, come here, let's record the song. And I'll record it with you, right? So I just want to talk about the experience because I remember getting in there and I'm you know, recording my stuff and I had something written. I had already put the chorus down, but I didn't put my verse down. I had something written though, but he got there. So I'm like, okay, he got there, you know, let him do his shit. Because I'm sure he needs to go where he needs to go.
Facts.
The man comes in, spits his verse in 5 minutes.
No
Listen, this was 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
For sure.
It hasn't changed not one bit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He comes in, he said, what? I was like, oh, okay. And he just starts going crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He spits the thing in 5 minutes, and I'm shell-shocked.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And
I never knew that. I never knew that.
I didn't know that was possible.
Right?
I'm shell-shocked. And I'm like, holy shit. You know what I mean? This guy just came in, spit up.
Now, were you like intimidated or were you inspired?
I was both.
Okay.
Both.
I was intimidated and I was inspired because you gotta remember it. I'm coming up.
Yeah.
He's already been on the radio. He's been out doing his thing. So to me, it's like, man, like I hope I can match that energy, right? But that's when
So what happened?
So that's when the inspiration came through, right? And it was my turn.
Okay.
He came and he actually stayed. Because I'm sure he felt my energy too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
About the day of the studio session,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because I be doing that, bro. Like, I don't mean to cut you off, but it's like, I record so fast, and then it's like when people come to get a feature with me, I feel like they be thinking I'm about to just like do my verse.
out.
Sometimes they don't even know if I'm about to do the verse fast and just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't ever want to feel like I'm just about to do the verse and just leave you.
But that's one thing I respect about you, side note,
I actually chill for
is
a
that
little
you
bit.
chill and you give artists respect.
For sure.
And that's why I've always respected you, just on a different level.
No doubt.
And you know that. I've always given you flowers since
Nah, for sure.
I hit you, I'm like, yo, Brick, you know, you're an OG of the city, bro. Like, I appreciate it for what you're doing. Right, so it's my turn to get in the studio, right? Matt, I get in the studio, right? And I got my notebook in front of me, right?
That nigga's like,
I got my notebook in front of me. Listen to me. I'm like,
pulled out a
holy
calligraphy
shit.
pen.
I'm like, I gotta deliver right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I start rapping, and I'm not feeling it.
Did you go in and freestyle?
Let me get there.
I'm not feeling
Let me
it.
get
Did I
there. 'cause
just
I don't
short-
think
did
we
I
ever
just-
I don't think we ever talked about this.
You went and freestyle that bitch.
So I'm rapping what I have on my paper. I'm like, this does not sound right, bruh. It don't sound like what he did, and then when
Right.
I'm doing it, don't sound good.
it didn't match.
So I'm in there and I'm by myself, right?
Yeah.
I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what?
You asked him
He
for
just
help.
came in here, he motherfucking spit his shit. I closed my shit, I put it on the side. I said, I'm finna spit my shit too.
You hear me?
Right? All of a sudden, I'm like, and I started catching my vibe. I off the top,
Yeah.
with my song with him, freestyle.
right.
Yeah.
Right? And
Damn.
I felt great. I freestyled the whole thing. That's the first time
You tried it.
that I tried that.
Yeah.
And it came to me, bro.
If you
And I
wouldn't,
was-
if you wouldn't have like tackled it like that, I would have felt some type of way.
Yeah.
I would have
No,
been like in
I'm
the
sure
group chat. I would have texted Swig. I'd have been like, "Yo, bro, never again." Or "What's up with your
Nah,
boy?"
100%.
But you definitely came
Damn.
through
Thank you,
real
bro.
trim. We made
Thank
it
you, bro.
hit.
Thank
Music
you,
video,
congratulations.
like it
No,
was
and you know
crazy,
what?
bro.
That was off the motivation that you gave me, bro.
Right there. You came
And-
through in the clutch. You
No,
should've practiced
and
though.
bro, you know the thing is, I start talking about the hustle. I start talking about me. I start talking about my family.
So start talking about what you know.
I start talking about what I know.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta go.
You know
yeah,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
You gotta get in that.
And that's what it comes
Can't
down
cap
to.
about that.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to as an artist. Talk about what you have lived, man. Don't be these artists out here that are faking shit. All that fake pump, it doesn't last.
Yeah,
and people will
right.
figure out at the end of the day if
That
you
that
fake
shit's
pumping
cap.
or if you're not fake pumping. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
We can see right through you like a shot of tequila.
Like a shot of
You know what I'm
tequila,
saying?
like I can see right through you.
We can see right through you. Fool.
So
was like-
we start talking,
a glass of water.
and he starts giving me gems.
yeah.
I'll never forget these conversations, bro, because
Start
you
dropping
know
jewels.
me.
Me? I gave you gems?
100%.
My bad, I'm on the dime. I don't remember what happened.
Yeah,
Years ago,
so
but,
so
hey,
we talking, and he giving me James, and I'm soaking it in, man.
Yeah.
I'm a new artist to the game. And I go, you know what, Brick? I was like, I want to shoot a video, man. He said we could shoot a video, but it has to be with my guy.
like that.
I said,
introduction. Now we got the infamous.
So I said, your guy.
Shout out to
Your guy. Who's your guy?
I said, whatever you say, go, my brother. Because I done seen his shit. I done checked out his like, I think it was the like bling.
It was around that time. It was probably bling. Yeah.
It was bling. Or the bird. Like you had a couple videos, but you had industry videos.
Right.
Out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it was like not many people in the Tampa Bay scene had that out. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So we're doing our thing. He said, I'm gonna have my boy Mack Kid. Shout out Mack Kid.
Shout out to Mid, bro.
And that was the starting point of breaking I's relationship, of really becoming what we are now.
Sure.
And it's crazy because, which I want to appreciate you for introducing me to Mack Kid, because now we have a business together.
No, for sure.
Treacherous Media Group. You know what I'm saying? So
I need 99.9% bid on God.
hey, listen.
I'm fucking with you. No, you know we locked in forever, bro.
Listen,
come on, dog.
and listen, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I love
that it's with you guys and not anybody else. I swear to God.
And I appreciate that. And you know, I want to move past this, but I wanted to put this out there because I just wanted to tell you that, like, as a friend and as a human being, like, I really appreciate you, bro.
Nah,
and I think you're a cool motherfucker, dog.
Sure.
That's beautiful.
And I just have a lot of respect for you, bro.
I appreciate
I have a lot of respect for you, and I just want to appreciate you. I want to get on my podcast with my brother, the Mack and Mula show, and I want to say that you're a legend, bro.
I appreciate
Let's take a shot to that.
And I want to say that you're that motherfucker, bro.
I appreciate
Take a
that.
shot. 1, 2, 3.
God damn.
Yeah.
Another baby. Hey.
Da Hulinana. If you haven't sponsored the show yet, get your follicles in check.
But we'll never take another shot again.
Another baby on the way, boy. I'm on like shot 7.
Hey, listen, so Kesh said a lot, and I appreciate you sharing that story.
100%.
Catch that a lot. We gonna edit this shit anyway, nigga. You doing too much, nigga. God damn. Fucking with you. I love you, bitch.
Well, listen, the title of today's show and the theme of today's show is Brick by Brick.
Fire.
Okay? We're building success through consistency.
Right.
All right. And when we think of doing things brick by brick, we thought, who better than famous Kid Brick could we bring on to talk about consistency?
Jeez.
That shit is
Now,
flowing.
we're talking about why, what I want to talk about, what we plan to talk about, what we're going to talk about, is why consistency separates you from being good or being great.
Right.
Right? Now, you've gotten to a point in your career where nothing else but consistency could have gotten you here.
Right.
Right? So what I'd like you to do from the horse's mouth, I'd like you to speak to that, because a lot of people, and I'm an artist myself, Kesh is an artist herself. If you're watching this, you may or may not be, or you at least know an artist. You know, they're dibbling and dabbling, and they may not be where they want to be yet, right? Or maybe they even tried it and they think it didn't work. Or it wasn't working fast enough, so they just went backwards, right? So I like you as somebody who I view as being successful and who's on his way to becoming even more successful. I know you have big dreams and aspirations.
For sure.
And it's and I believe that you're gonna get there.
Thank you.
But I would like you to share what has kept you going, you know, maybe some of the experiences you've had, and anything that you can share that you think will be of value, because at the Mack and Mula podcast, we like to really speak about our experiences so that the things that have been lessons for us, we can share those with others so they can actually get that same lesson. And maybe not even have to bump their head. They can just go, oh, Mack said this when they're in that same situation, and maybe they can just,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So for me, consistency is like a big thing with just like, it's a way of life. Like to me, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because
Tell 'em.
I feel like for instance, this is just like a quick example. I don't mean to get off topic, but it's still on topic. Like I took like a month and a half off of food reviews because everybody's doing food reviews now. So I had to sit back.
You definitely done started that wave.
Yeah, you did.
I let people talk for me, bro. I don't even want to.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I
Like,
keep it legit.
Thank you.
You started that wave.
I appreciate it. So I had to fall back and really analyze the community and see what was going on and figure out how I could come in and separate myself and be different. Like, I'm not a foodie that's just running around going to the spots. I'm actually a foodie with knowledge. I know what's popping. I know what's coming out. I know who's the hottest, and I know who's not the hottest.
100%.
So on top of me having the knowledge, I had to find out a style that fits me and that I could blend in with rap. Let's go. It's in every one of my food reviews. If you guys
it is. No, I'm listening.
Which is one of your signature ad-libs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of
comment on them.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I see you. It's a lot of people who don't know I'm a rapper as well. So all these new followers, they're starting to find out. But if you see what I'm doing, I'm glitching the system and I'm putting in little hints. So when you guys find out a rapper, you may like my music because you hear that ad-lib. You hear those type of trendy little cadences that are in my food reviews and my music.
Yeah.
So it's like, I had to sit back and really find my style. And then when I found it, I took 2 months off. I found it, and then when I found it, I came back and I was consistent. Posting every day. I try to post every day. Whether it's a picture, whether it's a food review, whether it's a music video.
It's extremely hard to do,
I try to post every day. And with all these different type of vibes of these content clips, I have to like figure out like what I want to be that day. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that are for the food reviews, some of them know I rap, but some of them don't. So I'm catering to a lot of different fan bases. So what people don't understand is I actually put another job on myself. So I have to like feed different people and I gotta be consistent each and every way. I don't get paid unless I'm consistent. If I don't go eat, I don't get paid. If I don't go show people I'm a rapper, I don't get paid for a feature. I don't get booked for a show. So you have to be consistent with each and everything that you do because that's your source of income at the end of the day.
100%.
If you run into somebody and you meet them, you're right there, done. You rap? You rap, right?
Yeah.
All right, bet. What's your Instagram? Tell me.
At OG Down Mac, go ahead and follow, like, y'all, do all that kind of shit.
And I know you in real life. So when I go to your Instagram, I see a rapper. That's what you need to have.
Right.
People are so worried about the other things. You have to worry about working to that moment to where you meet that certain person, even if you're not getting the views, even if you're not getting the likes.
100%.
You need to have your social media, you need to have your presence ready.
Right.
So let's focus on having your presence ready, guys. That's the whole purpose of this. And consistency plays a big fact because if you want to be in the end, with the ends, you have to be consistent.
100%. I heard you say a lot of things there.
Nah, it's great though.
You can chop that up. I know we're in a live interview. Niggas
No,
chop that shit up.
We don't nothing need chopped up. Everything you said was super gems.
All gems.
What?
You're definitely.
I'm on my guru talk. Whoa.
You're definitely spitting a lot of gems, and that's the thing about these podcasts, right? These podcasts, it's about spitting gems,
Right.
Man. It's more than that. It's about being unapologetic.
Each one teach one.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time,
Don't feel sorry for being yourself. Don't feel sorry for being
and don't be
good at what you do.
I was gonna say, don't feel sorry for being great.
Don't feel sorry for being great.
Because that's what we're trying to be, and there's so much sometimes suppression on that because there's a lot of like he say she say.
There's
a
haters.
A lot of judging. And then sometimes we feel like we need to suppress who we are.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to do that. We need to spread our wings and fly. You know what I'm saying? Whoever rocking with us is rocking with us. And whoever's not is not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We could have named this the Brick and motherfucking Mack and Kesh Mula shitting on all y'all podcasts.
For real.
But instead, we named it the consistency, brick by brick, to help.
We're here to motivate
you.
You
know what I mean? He's dropping straight gems and saying, listen, what I did was I took a step back. I did it for 2 months.
Sometimes you have to take a step back and analyze.
Sometimes you have to take a step.
I did that myself.
Hey, sometimes you got to take a step back to take how many steps forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. But anyway, he's teaching y'all lessons. Sometimes you got to analyze and recalibrate and recalculate. It looked like everybody else is balling, but guess what? They probably faking the phone.
100%.
Oh, we got pizza on the way? Really sure.
Hey, I got the pizza.
Hey, pizza, man.
The pizza.
Hey, man, shout out to you.
New York, man.
Hey, NY. Shout out to New York, and Ebor.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
The pizza's amazing, by the way.
Amazing. I just did a review for them like 3 days ago. And their pizza is actually what it is. It's the best in Ybor City.
Let's get back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
We're talking about consistency, obviously. But then we're talking about taking 2 steps back or 1 step back to take 6 forward. Sometimes you got to do that. You know what I mean? But anyway, so now that we talked about consistency a lot and being consistent about that, I want to also talk about the fact that you got kids. You got some kids?
Yeah, bro, I got 3 of them.
I got a couple of them myself.
Yes, sir. Daddy lied for no lie.
Shout out to the kids. Shout out to y'all motherfuckers if you watching.
Gang, they be asking me who I'm with. I tell them fatherhood. If you dig what I'm saying.
Phil.
So you say you got 3 kids, right? Now, do you have any advice for people out there who don't have any kids, or people who do have kids and they're trying to juggle? Just one. Shout out to my dog Pharaoh. That's at YNG
We got Pharaoh right here. Big shout out to Pharaoh.
Yeah, YNG Pharaoh.
The clock, man.
The
Real
one
interview.
Yeah. Blakata.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so a lot of people make a lot of excuses. I can't do this because I got kids. I can't do this because my girl. I can't do this because I don't got time.
Right.
Losers.
I hate that.
I hate that shit.
It's just an excuse.
That's some pussy ass shit.
It's an excuse.
Anyway, how do you balance being an entrepreneur, an artist, a dope ass person, and a father, and all the other endeavors that you are working on and doing right now?
I feel like people make it hard for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about who's wearing the bigger pants, you or your girl or whatever, bro. It's just about making time when you can make the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a busy guy, but I make time. It doesn't matter what you do. If you have a girl, your girl just wants to see you make effort. So you do what you gotta do as an entrepreneur. You come home, take your kid for a walk, bro. The most simplest thing ever. Hey, I'm about to go to the store. Just ride with me. Let's go get ice cream. Something. I'm not with my kids all the time, but when I'm with my kids, it's effective and it's a time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the quantity, it's about the quality.
It's about the quality.
It's not about the it's not even about the amount of time, it's about the impact.
Exactly, bro.
What
So
impact
it's like
you having on your kids?
people be like just falling in this little realm of having to do so much when you just have to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You just have to do the right thing.
Just do the right thing.
Nah, for real, bro. It's like you gotta pay attention to your kids
That's
too.
like simple, but the best advice you could ever give.
Yes.
Just do the right thing.
Just do the right thing,
Like,
bro.
I asked you a question, like, what advice could you give for people trying to aspire to do this and that, and you got kids and blah, blah, blah? Just do the right thing.
Just do the right thing,
You really don't
man.
gotta ask nobody but walk in the bathroom, look at that motherfucker in the mirror. What should I do? Bitch, you already know what you should be doing.
100%.
It's the right thing.
man.
Take your kids out, man. Swing them on the swing,
Swing
man.
them out.
You ever had your dad not push you on the swing?
Right.
I did. Go push that little
I think he did.
Hey, I think he did.
I did.
But look,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It ain't what it ain't.
Hey, you came out balling.
you came out. Hey, look.
I think that the best thing that you said was consistency was a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
No,
bro.
I think literally, I mean,
I love
past all the bullshit though, for
Like,
real, for real.
bro, look.
That's the best thing that you could have said.
But
was
look, though,
consistency
I'm
was a
gonna tell you
lifestyle.
why. Because it's like, bro, you want to win in something. You want to be the best. You want people to know you. You want people to see you as a role model. You have to be consistent. It doesn't come with just posting one day. It doesn't come with just getting up and going to the gym that one day.
Right.
It comes with you doing it damn near every day. And everybody's not like Brick. They not gonna post every day.
100%.
But this is my thing too. I don't gotta post every day, bro. I make sure I analyze and I post the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
I could take a month off right now, literally, not post anything. Have everybody wondering what the fuck is going on with Brick.
Right.
And I will come back with the right post to make everybody on my trail again.
100%.
Bro, it's just, I
100%.
do this shit for real.
A lot of people doing they doing start, stop.
Nah, bro.
No, it's true, it's
and
true,
you
it's
can
true,
do
it's
that,
true,
but
it's true,
you
it's
have
You
to.
can't do that.
This is what people don't do. They don't analyze,
You can't stop
bro.
going to the gym.
No, and
know what I mean?
this is the
Niggas
thing.
ain't analyzing, bro.
No,
No, listen to me.
They just
Listen
moving
to me.
fast.
Listen to me.
They not moving.
Niggas not analyzing, bro.
Talk that shit.
Y'all not peeping the scene, bro.
Right.
You gotta peep the scene, bro, and know what's going on. I'm not just out here just doing shit, bro. I know what's going on. You think I'm just posting the post?
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
You think I'm not thinking about what this gonna do for me when I post it? Bro, everything is strategic, bro. Everything you
It's a
see
game
me,
of chess.
everything you see
don't
me
know.
post is lined up. I'm in the vault thinking about it before that shit go up, gang.
100%.
And it shows.
You gotta analyze, bro. You gotta see what's going on before you
It
do
ain't,
shit.
it ain't no gameplay.
Hey,
It's
listen,
not
if
no
y'all didn't
games,
know,
like,
It's
bro.
real life shit.
if you're trying to get your social media repertoire together.
This piece of
you
flopping.
need to go. You need to check out Brick's social media, cause he ain't fucking around.
And you know it's funny you say that. For anybody that's trying to do it in the music game, don't make it hard on yourself. Look at the people that are doing the right thing.
100%.
Copy the blueprint. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm not saying copy the blueprint, like copy, but see what they're doing and apply to your blueprint and take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it comes down to. You look at the rich people, right? Let's just say
and what I'm liking about this episode, it's just y'all just watching a bunch of niggas eat pizza and just have a good conversation.
Yeah, ain't no lie, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
New York. Y'all call me when this drop, bro. We gotta talk, bro. Like,
hey,
if this ain't an alley-oop,
hey, we gotta revise the contract.
If this ain't an alley-oop, I don't know what it is, bro. Like,
so Brace, now that we've gone into a couple things further past that, right? We want to make sure. Can you give a big shout out to your Instagram for the food reviews?
Instagram. Well, my personal Instagram as a music artist is FamousKidBrit3. My food page is Made You Hungry. I got a little side tag that I'm going by now, the $1 Million Foodie, because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. If I keep being consistent doing these reviews, it's gonna turn into $1 million.
No.
You're going to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel it, bro. Trust me.
I know that.
$1 Million Foodie.
I believe in
you. For sure.
I believe in you since day one.
For sure.
Never had a doubt on my mind.
I appreciate you a lot, man.
So of course. So moving on, now you got talk about a little about the music. You know what I'm saying? Because as you say, you're an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. You're dibbling and dabbling in different things, but staying consistent.
Right.
Which is a beautiful thing, right?
Right.
The music, right? That's the main passion. That's what we all here. You know what I'm saying? We all started with the music. You know what I mean? Can you talk a little bit about what Mood did on For Shooters? Putting on the mask, going viral with that, and kind of what's your next couple moves for the music right now? Because I know you haven't dropped too much music.
For sure.
And you're looking to drop music.
Right.
So I just want to know what's up with the For Shooters, how you came on, what happened with the mask, and what's next for you for the music?
For sure, man. So with the whole For Shooters thing, like, it was very organic. Like, a lot of things, like a lot of my viral moments are just very organic. I'm gonna speed it up for you real quick.
Yeah.
Like, for For Shooters, I couldn't get a hold of my barber, D-Red, to get a haircut. So, and I didn't have time to, like, go get clothes. It was like I knew I was going to South by Southwest, but I didn't know I was going to South by Southwest.
Which is wild, because you always fly wherever you go.
Right. And I always got a plug on clothes wherever I go to. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, bro, the crazy thing is, my clothing plugs weren't answering. And I was like, I gotta go to Texas tomorrow. Like, what are we doing? So I called my bro Boo-Rad, who's always there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boo-Rad.
Yeah, shout out to Boo-Rad. And he was like, bro, I got this mask for you, bro. The same mask that I was supposed to give you for the Racks video, which I'm glad I didn't use it for the Racks video, because we had a whole different aesthetic for that.
Right.
So this mask, I go to Boo-Rad's crib, we're in there, he's like, fuck, I can't find the mask. It's taking him like 50 minutes to find this whatever mask.
Yeah.
His crib was like, at the time, it was like very dirty. It was like Kanye West, kind of like very like,
out.
very artsy, very messy, but with over thousands of dollars worth of drip.
Oof.
So it's like, you seeing a mess, but you seeing Rick here, Rick there. You seeing deal. Whatever you see, you see it.
It was a beautiful mess.
Yes, he found the mask though. He found the mask. He ends up finding it. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. I didn't think it was that raw at first. I was just like, all right, yeah, this shit fire, bro. I took it with me to Texas. Boom. I took it with me to Texas. Ooh,
shout out Texas.
That shit fat. I feel it when I said that, bro. I feel it when I said that, bro, because y'all know where it's getting into. I took the mask to Texas,
Got your
boy.
motherfucking drink.
I took the mask to Texas.
Cheers to that.
Shout out to my brother, AZ Productions.
Shout out to AZ at For Shooters.
AZ, bro, I love you, bro.
You done reinvented yourself, my boy.
And I got my bro, Don Matt. We need him on the For Shooters from the bus. Come on. AZ, look though, like, bro. So boom, I see AZ. AZ is a legend. A lot of people think he's just 4 shooters from the block.
He was the starter of the whole Chirac Chicago
So you
movement.
know.
Of course I know.
These niggas don't know.
You know when he had his animated scene of the city, of the buildings,
like,
with the AZ smacked on it. We don't know that.
People don't know. People don't know.
Listen, I've been an AZ
You've been putting in that
fan
work. Shout out to AZ.
for
Shout
a
out to
long
AZ,
time.
man.
He was part of the Chirac movement when it first started,
Yes.
2012.
Yes, he recorded a lot of artists that you see now that are super famous, millions of dollars in their pocket. AZ was there from the beginning.
100%.
So he don't know I know him. So when I get there, it's like I put the fit on. Boorad styled this whole fit. I got Rico in jeans. I got Rico in shoes. I got a Fruit of Looms white tee. And I got this fucking mask that he
Looking
got
crazy.
from wherever. Bro, when I put that shit on, bro, we can cuss on here, right?
Of course.
Of course.
When I put that shit on, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't feel like Famous Kid Brick. I felt like a superhero.
Really?
I felt like a superhero. Cause it was like anonymous.
That's a different type of feeling.
Nobody knew. They were like, okay, this the guy, Famous Kid Brick. I paid for that, by the way, too. I paid for my first 4 shooters.
It was worth every penny, I'll tell you that.
Y'all got to pay to get them relationships, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, like, don't be crabbing on paying for the biggest blog. See, at that time, I felt like they were the biggest. But statistically, we know who the biggest now. We know who the biggest now. At that time, it was what it was. But I felt like they were gonna be the biggest, so I did it. And I invested into myself. And man, I ain't gonna
That's the
lie.
biggest thing you could do. Invest into your motherfucking crap.
100%. Bet on yourself.
Kesh, Don, I like that network. That was one of the best investments I ever made in my life, boy. 4 shooters only from the block. I'm forever locked in.
Congratulations.
That took your game to the next level.
That took my game to the next level.
It did. It did.
How do they find that? If they want to watch it right now.
YouTube, Famous Kid Brick, Mood.
Move.
Famous Kid Brick, High Five. I had to double back. It was so good.
No,
I had to double back on them boys.
But you gotta search 4 shooters only.
Nah, you don't. You don't.
No?
Famous Kid Brick, Mood. It went so viral,
Okay,
it
it's gonna
comes
come on
up
the top.
as the
Up to
song.
the top. So let me tell you this. Cause I want you to have my perspective on when I first saw it.
Talk to me.
So when I first saw it, I don't remember. I was at the crib probably or something, and I'm sitting there looking at that shit. I'm like, oh, okay, let me see what the fuck this is, right? So I see you on that bitch, and you got this mask on, and I hear
Clickbait,
So,
clickbait.
like, and I'm an artist too, by the way. So
Facts.
like, I got a particular palette.
You
know what I'm
analyzing.
saying? I know it's some shit clucking or it ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't tell me I ain't clucking,
yeah,
bro.
I ain't. So I see that shit, I'm like,
Am I clucking or no?
and the person who was with me, I'm like, hey, this nigga just fucking spaz.
Thank you.
You fucking, hey.
Come on, man.
He said,
Hey, you spaz.
Thank you.
He was, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody
that.
really, because it was just it's the perfect, you know what I'm saying, combination of just when somebody feeling themselves
Right.
and feeling they shit and they know they shit frontwards and backwards and they give a
I'ma
fuck
tell
what
you,
y'all
but
think.
I was
You know what I
feeling,
mean?
bro, it was me.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother, Pretty Boy Key.
Yeah. Shout
Shout
out
out
to Key.
to motherfucking Pretty Boy Key. You know
Hey,
we
me
love
and
you,
Key
buddy.
about to get one
Hey,
in- me and Key
history,
about to
nigga,
get
what
one in
the
soon, too.
fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, look,
You know we
shout out
love
to
Key
Key.
here.
Shout out to AJ.
Yeah.
And I think we're Justin at. Franco, what up? Justin was there.
Was he?
He was there.
Shout out Justin.
Justin
Shout out
Patron
JP, Justin
was
Patron.
there. Like, bro, it wasn't like the game. It was just
yeah.
like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Key was there rapping my fucking words.
Hyping you up.
Every lyric while I was doing 4 shooters.
He
For
a-
the first time.
He a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cause bro, it was just like me in the middle of the street and it was like I had to stop a lot of things going on. It was people doing what they was doing. It was people walking. It was just everybody doing whatever they was wanting to do. But when I came around, I wanted everybody to know like, hey, this random guy with this mask is here. And I want y'all to pay attention to me.
I like that.
And shout out to Key because on top of what I did, I brought it, but Key was the ad lib that made it that thing.
Yeah.
Key didn't care who wasn't looking at me when I was performing in the street. Key didn't care who was walking past me when I was performing. Key was rapping the song I was performing.
Yeah, he locked in.
We forever locked in.
He a real brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Key, man.
Shout out to
I love you, brother. Know the vibes, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
He got Key, even though this is your podcast, it's about you today. But he got a special energy about him.
Oh, for sure. He gonna pull up for all of us.
He
bro.
got a special.
Hey, listen.
Not just pull up. He got a special energy about him. Shout out, Key, if you watching this.
No, he do.
Hey,
that
he
bro
do.
took-
He
bro
do.
took
You know what I
a
mean?
flight.
You gotta pull up on us.
Side note, that's my motherfucking brother.
That's what
Shout
I'm
out to Pretty Boy, man.
Shout out to Pretty Boy Key.
I don't know what he goes by now.
Glocky!
Glocky, Pretty Boy Key, Key Pretty Boy. I don't know, King Trail. Oops, whatever you go by, man.
He's what you call, exactly what we have.
For sure.
It's pure.
Yeah, 100%.
Here, bro.
It's being pure. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
so I want people to have some takeaways from this episode. I heard a lot of different things. One of the things that I heard is that people need to focus on showing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too many people focus on being perfect.
Right.
Let's not just be focused on being perfect. Let's focus on just showing up. 99% of the job, I don't care what the job is just being there. Right?
For sure.
Like, the being good at being there will come with time. Right? Like, I don't care if you go ahead and trace your steps back to whatever it is, whether it's making pizza or shooting a jump shot or your first rap or hollering at your first bitch. After you did it 100 times, I promise you were probably a lot better than the first time. Right?
Nah, for sure.
So,
Practice makes perfect.
So people are waiting for the all green lights to go ahead and leave the house. No, that's not what it is. Let's go ahead and start. Get started right now.
Right
You know
now.
what I mean?
What are you waiting for?
That's a great fucking thing that you just said.
My boy not prepared.
Rolling, fuck, nigga! Come on, nigga, what you doing?
Listen.
He stopped.
Listen, we're gonna wrap this up, but listen, that's another thing to mention, and it's the last thing I'm gonna mention, is I feel blessed to be here with y'all.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate both of you.
For sure.
Appreciate you for pulling up on us again.
Love
you
it,
know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Know the vibes.
I appreciate you for being a part of the new Showstopper single.
Come on,
between you
man.
and
We're
I.
going all the way up. We
Is it-
still got
it's-
work to do, too, by the way.
Hey, and
I got to cut you off, my boy.
Hold on.
Because we got works to do. We
Big
got to
time.
hit a couple cities. We got Miami, we got Atlanta,
Yes.
we got LA.
Let me
What
stop
we
you.
doing?
Let me stop you.
Come on, cut me off.
We don't got to. We get to. Okay,
I like that word.
Come on, man. We got work to do.
Okay.
You know, I know we talk about a lot of good things, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't want to make this just an interview. You know, with Brick. You know what I'm saying? Because Brick's a brother. For anybody that's watching, Brick's a brother.
If you can't tell.
To the whole situation.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So it was just really an honor and just a really an enjoyable situation to bring somebody like Brick on here, and not only for us, but for everybody that's watching. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people, we've been forgetting where we at. Like
Where
we
we
like
at?
I feel like I'm gonna be honest, I feel like we've been forgetting sometimes like how much we done.
Nah, for sure.
And then there's somebody
I 1,000% forget.
there's somebody
You did a lot
waking
too. I
up.
know you
There's somebody
forget.
waking
Nah,
up from
for
the
sure.
bed. That's like,
People be
I
reminding
want to
me.
go make my first song.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to go find a studio.
Let me ask you
You
a
know what I'm
question.
saying?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Cause, bruh, people really be waking up and saying, hey, I'm finna go to the studio today. So that's my statement. This is my question. Does
Yeah.
that piss you off? When somebody who ain't been putting in that pain, putting in that
okay,
work,
yeah,
blood
yeah,
and sweat
yeah.
and tears for
Yeah.
years, just wake up and say, hell yeah, bro, I'm about to just do my first song.
They do.
It piss you off,
When I
right?
be seeing like the weakest shit I ever seen online, and I be seeing it like all the time, I be like, man, I just don't even want to do this shit no more sometimes.
Right.
I mean,
God
you know,
damn,
to me, it's like the way I've been raised. It's like I try to have a lot of love,
Right.
but at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing some weak ass shit, you're gonna get it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you have the wrong energy, you're gonna get it.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck whatever people are doing.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
for
doing it
sure.
for the
Honestly,
I'm doing it
yeah,
for the
yeah,
love.
yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure,
I
for
love
sure,
doing
for
it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying I do care, but
I don't
I'm saying,
care.
but it's there.
Yeah.
But
know
as
what I
an
mean?
artist,
Yeah, yeah.
as an entrepreneur who's
yeah.
chasing,
Yeah.
who's racing time, blood, sweat, tears,
They have
money,
no idea what they're about to get into.
and you just want to wake up and say you want to rap, bro?
No.
Right.
And you want to tell me that a rapper who does it every day.
It's not.
You think it's that easy,
It's not as
gang?
easy as it looks. I'm letting you guys know right
I ain't gonna
now.
lie, that shit be pissing
We
me off.
are everybody on this stage.
For real.
Is 100K plus deep in the motherfucking game.
100K, that's all?
No, I'm just saying minimum.
100K.
We're 100K plus deep in the game.
I thought you were talking about followers and money. I'm like,
Yeah, minimum. I'm saying money wise, but like to us is whatever, right?
for sure.
But to the far as like, wait, 100K plus deep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I didn't. But no, everybody on the stage is 100K plus deep in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, when we're talking about studio time, when we're talking about music videos, when we're talking about photo shoots, when we're talking about everything that comes in the game, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to make it in this game, you better have the passion.
Right.
You better have the money, and you better have the connections, and you better have some good people around you.
You better have a passion.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you have some talent too.
100%. Because you need some good, not only good talent, but you need some good people around you to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So Brick, now that we've covered a couple things of who you are and what you got, what you've done, what's next for Famous Kid Brick?
Paperwork already signed, boy.
Really?
Sign them up.
But you wanna know some more?
Artists, you better tap in while you can.
I
might
sign them myself. Hey, look. Y'all my brothers, but I ain't gonna tell y'all though.
Damn.
I ain't gonna tell y'all though.
We need a viral moment, dog.
It's already signed though. Two of them.
Two of them.
Three of them.
Three of them.
You know ain't no cap in my rap. If I say it, it's already done. I don't like
Three contracts signed?
I don't like to be warning people it's coming. Nah, it's already done. When I talk about it, it's already in motion.
Three contracts signed?
Yeah, 3.
Hey, man, that's breaking news.
Distro. How did you know?
I'm just putting them out.
We got distro, we got food deals, and we got another food deal. And I ain't talking like minimal. I'm talking like crazy. Like
really?
Can't touch this. Like
That's
you
big.
can't.
Congratulations.
Like, you ain't gonna be able to go like do it and think you're doing the same. Like,
like I said, the name of the podcast today is Brick by Brick in Consistency, and I promise you that he done brick by brick and consistency his ass to them contracts.
Nah, for sure,
100%,
for sure.
So you got 3 contracts.
It's been a long week.
That's a blessing. First and foremost, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Definitely deserved it.
Thank you.
You know, put it in the work that you put it in. It's only about time.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And to wrap up this podcast, it's been a very eventful, fun, drinking, eating pizza podcast. Which I really like because it's like you
very
know, I
organic.
think what we're looking for on this podcast is not only to get drunk, it's just to be us.
Yeah.
It's to have fun, and if you win it, you win it. And if you ain't, it's all good.
It's all good.
Wrap this up with telling me, what can you give to the people looking up to you? What can you give to the people that want to be like Famous Kid Brick, that stop on the road and be like, Brick, what's up?
That just happened, by the way.
Yeah.
That just happened. No cap in my rap.
It did just happen.
My friends be with me all the time. They'll tell you it happened.
And it's like, it doesn't happen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It only happens to a small percentage of the people
to a small percentage
in the world. So what can you give to people out there that are looking to be somebody, that are looking to do something with their life and want to become somebody like Famous Kid Brick? What can you give them?
You just gotta be relentless, man.
Good.
You gotta, I don't want to say because it sounds very unprofessional, but you just have to know what you want out of it. You have to stick to it.
Yeah.
And no is your yes.
Yeah.
So when somebody tells you no, I feel like that should turn you up.
Yeah.
That turns me up all the time. And all those people that said no, they're back right now. Every single one of them. Everybody who act like they ain't see it, whether it's rap or foodie stuff, they know. Either way, they gotta come see Brick. And it hurts them to their soul to when it's like, dang, he's the hottest at that too? We gotta come see him at that avenue too?
They gotta eat their words.
Like, they gotta come see me, bro. So you just have to make it to where it's like, you're undeniable.
Yeah.
And that starts with you. You project that, you brand that, 100%. You are that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
I wake up and I feel like I'm him. I project it. I post it. I say it. I don't care if y'all think I'm talking crazy. I don't care if y'all think it's not that. It's just what I put out there. It's up to me to follow that and make it happen. Even if it hasn't happened yet, nigga, I may put it out there because I'm Brick and I know I'm just so raw. I know if I say, hey, I'm gonna make $1 million in 6 months, I know I can do it in 6 months. I'm gonna do it because I know I'm Brick.
It's the manifestation.
I know if I
It's
put
not just
up,
the manifestation.
I'm gonna get a deal with Wingstop. I'm gonna get a deal with so-and-so. I know I can obtain that and make that happen. I know the work that I do. The work that I do, a lot of people don't do. There's foodies, they don't even edit their videos.
Disgusting.
Come on, bruh.
Disgusting.
I edit my videos. I have shooters, but I still make sure that I shoot some shit when I'm at my food reviews.
Yeah.
I shoot shit. I could be by myself and shoot a whole video and you would think that you were with me and you were with me. Not everybody can do that, bro. It's a talent. You have to find out what's for you and you have to stand on it. So what I said all that to say this. You have to portray shit and you have to stand on it. If you don't stand on it, nobody's gonna believe it. If you stand on it and you keep saying, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I do, people might believe you, they might not believe you, but they know you have something going on. They know you have some type of career. They know you have a job. So you can rail people in like that all the time by just telling them what you do, but it's up to you to make it work and for them to believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard you. I mean, listen, for all our listeners and all our viewers out there, we heard Rick just say a lot, and he's really popping it right now, right? We are taking a couple shots of Don, right? But I promise
it ain't because of Don, though, but I'm telling you,
but I promise it's not the Don that's actually talking. He said, I felt like I'm him, and he's not saying it just to say it. It's not just manifestation. He actually earned the feeling. He's convinced himself through repetition.
There you go.
That's
the glitch.
He has a stack of undeniable proof
That's the glitch.
that he is him. So if nothing else that you take from here is do the fucking work.
Do the work.
Do the work, okay?
groundwork.
Because nobody's gonna
groundwork
have to
in.
try to convince you that you can do something when you've already proved that you can do something. That you are something to somebody. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for
love you,
joining
bro.
us
You
here
know
on
the
I Love You
vibes,
Too,
bro.
my boy.
Love you, G.
And the Mack
Love
and
you,
Mula
bro. You know the
podcast.
vibes.
Shout out to you, my boy, my brother, Mac. I'm sorry. Shit, you know your fucking name. Anyway. We appreciate y'all.
we can hear that.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know what it is and you know what it ain't. It's your boy, Down Mac, and motherfucking
Everybody.
Kesh Mula, and Famous Kid Brain.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Hey, don't say nothing else after that, boy. Let's go. Ended it, boy. Fuck you talking about? I'm fucking with you. Go say it. Pop your
Cheers.
shit.
Cheers.
Pop your shit.
You gotta
Episode
take
4.
that. You gotta take that. You gotta take that.
On the
not
Mack and
taking it.
Mula
Take it.
show.
Hey, man, signing out, man. What a new man. It's your boy, Famous Kid Brit. And this is the I Like That Network with Kesh Mula.
I like that. Thank you.